got to be real with yourself and others to appreciate life. You might think you're in a bad place, but there's always someone else who's had it a bit worse, and you've got to live with those sort of things there and move on.
That's the first step you have to take, otherwise you stay.
From the beginning, when I first came here, which was about 2 years ago, the first Wananga, we were all broken because of one of our kids had committed suicide. So we walked through that door quite broken. But by the end of the Wananga, which was on the Sunday, it felt like a whole load was lifted off. And that's what it did for us at the beginning. I mean, you walk in here with a load and sometimes it doesn't have to be just suicide, anything, you know, with the life out there. And by the time you leave, it's like it's been lifted. You feel fresh to face the world again. That's what it does for me.
Feeling all the good vibes, and yeah, it's good. It just helps you like heal, you know. And that's what I love too, seeing new faces. Like, they're all my family, but like, you know, I haven't even met them till this day.
Kia ora everybody. I'm so happy to see our young people. Anyway, my name is Turongo, and I was born and raised in Ngāti Whātua. But the whole lot of me is more Ngāti Pro. Especially the mouth.
Moko Wananga is just a space to open that up and journey with everyone, and I think you get to a place of giving back rather than coming like we came for healing and wouldn't say we're completely healed, but now it's a space for us to give back.
I'm a registered nurse and I'm working in mental health. I just started at the unit at the hospital, and I got involved in mental health after the passing of Sister Monica. And also our friend Annie. And I just want to help as many people as I can who've experienced, you know, depression, suicide.
I think it's given them a sense of belonging. They're not the only ones in that situation. And I think they've also seen the fact that a lot of people have moved on to something better out there. And I think that's what it is.
There's always something different that comes out of the whole Wananga itself. It's just a safe space that Boydie and them have created here.
You might think you know what's going to happen, but you honestly don't. I had such a different picture coming into this.
The whole fact that this was something from our own culture was the thing that really brought it out the most. All of us had different journeys, like obviously some of our cousins lost their sister and we'd just lost our dad. This space has helped them find out who they are within themselves and as Māori and in this space.
Not even just physically, but spiritually, it changed my whole perspective on life, just the message. Because I meditate too, and that taught me a lot about seeing people for who they are and stuff. And when I had that message, it just brought me back to appreciate life. You know, you don't want to be someone else, you want to be yourself.
So you lead a waiata in what? I don't know,
10 minutes.
When they walk in here, they get greeted and you can feel the aroha in here as soon as you walk in through those doors, and I think they can feel it. No one's judging, no one's looking. We just end up just been all together. A lot of people have walked in here with their guard up, hey? By the next day, it's like you can't help yourself, you just open up.
It's connecting with the world that you never connected with in the last 10 to 15, maybe 20 years. Something we got left out of when we should have been left into.
Growing up, we were taught that unto as gods, and they were always portrayed to me as the image of perfection, and we've been learning stories to say otherwise. My group's doing the whakapapa, bit of history starting from Rangi all the way down to Mataora.
Mataora is the Ngāpuhi warrior from Te Aotearoa.
The kids have come out of here more open, like their self-esteem has built up. Some of the kids, they were never talkers. And as you can see, when they were doing those group stuff, you would never get a lot of the kids doing that, eh?
One day, she was raised with jealousy. Mataora struck his wife, Nimerika. Hurt and confused because she had never experienced anything like this, she returned to her family in London. Mataora was overcome with guilt and grief as he missed Nimerika and decided to go back to her and win her forgiveness. Upon reaching Rarohenga, he was met by Nimerika's family and her father, Uezo. Feeling embarrassed, Mataora begged his father-in-law to give him a tamako, to teach him all that he could about tamako, and after much persuasion, he agreed.
So it was good to hear that story, how he's made a mistake, learned from his mistake, owned his mistake, being human myself and having made mistakes, can learn. So it's been quite an eye-opener.
Part of our healing, even in this place, is about us finding things that make us happy, because that'll actually, it helps us move, even if it's only our little steps at a time, but our own personal happiness is good.
Yeah, keep searching for yourself and keep releasing that mind, keep releasing that kōrero. No matter what anybody says, keep standing up. And if we fall down, that's okay, we'll just get on up again. We don't have to be super strong all the time. Yes, we're going to be pody, yes, we're going to be broken, but don't stay down there too long. Get the support of your whānau to lift you up.
Te ao Māori, anyone is accepted, and everyone. I think that's what we are all about, just being with each other. That's home. Get on with that.
What I take from this is the beautiful pūrākau that we learn. It should be normalised within our own whānau. We know too many stories about Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, but our own pūrākau are actually beautiful and what we should be teaching our tamariki, and we learn from it, and it should be normalised in our day-to-day lives because we resonate with them. And that way when we do go through trials and errors throughout our lives, hearing pūrākau from our ancestors make us feel a bit better about ourselves.
Whether it's youth support, whether it's you've got a kōtiro that's cutting, whether you've got whānau with domestic violence issues, what do? We do this whānau. And this is easy, we come together and we share it. So that's the beautiful thing about this whānau.
What we have to realise is that where we are at this time is that we're still growing and learning. But this, if it's done right, this could become something that will go all over our motu, and bringing healing to our whānau that are hurting and broken.
Definitely grown and healed way more than what I was back then. So every time there'll be like a new whānau with different stories and a different journey. And I think that's what I value most about coming out of here.
Don't just take the time. Easier said than done, I know that, but make the time to because it is worth it. You will feel different.
I find with the program it also helps whānau get together and heal together. Most of it is that. Everyone healing together and being able to be at a place where they feel safe, to be able to speak their minds and whatnot. That's what this place brings. We're just lucky. We're lucky we got this.
You do to others, will it be done to you? And as my grandfather said, when you draw that circle, what you put in there, once me haramai me tū mai kei kone, once it goes around and stands where it's supposed to stand, me haramai me hukia. What you put in there comes back to you.